In summary, the investigation has found that the tender bidding process followed was in contravention of the Public Finance Management Act. The process of appointing Digital Vibes was irregular. The irregularity findings range from inconsistencies in the bid committees to lack of disclosure of conflict of interest. Secondly, the investigators have found that an amount of some 37 million paid to Digital Vibes constitute fruitless and wasteful expenditure. Thirdly, in respect of COVID-19 related communications work that was performed by Digital Vibes, the investigator noted that the service provider received requests for work from Department of Health prior to the contract being expanded to include COVID-19 communication. These requests resulted in a financial commitment of some 35 million that the Department of Health ended up paying after the expansion was approved. Investigators therefore concluded that any amount which was paid to Digital Vibes for any work done in relation to COVID-19 communication prior to the approval of the expansion to include COVID-19 work was irregular, as the expenditure was incurred in contravention of Treasury regulations. The investigators therefore concluded that the appointment of Digital Vibes was irregular, and as a result, a total of 150 million that was paid to Digital Vibes by Department of Health during the period of 29 January 2020 to February 2021 was therefore irregular expenditure and should therefore be recorded in accordance with the stipulations of PFMA. I can also confirm that the process of consequence management, that is taking disciplinary action against all implicated individuals, is also underway. Finally, I can also confirm that the legal processes to recover the funds that we believe the department should not have paid has also commenced. Personally, I must express my sense of shock at the figures that have now been disclosed in the report as constituting irregular, fruitless, and wasteful expenditure. There's also been a narrative in the media reports that ministry had outsourced its basic functions to a service provider, as the ministry programs are now alleged to have been coordinated by Digital Vibes. From what I'm told, this is based on invoices that the company submitted to the department. I have not had the benefit of seeing these invoices that were paid by the department, but I wish to categorically state that programs of the minister are coordinated directly by the office of the minister in the department. I've asked the DG to avail copies of the said invoices to the ministry in order to carefully go through these items that were billed for and flagged, and all those that may have been included as having been done by a service provider when they were actually done by the officials internally. Let me categorically state that I have not personally benefited from this contract. Thank you.